Whether you're about to launch your store, looking to get more sales, or just trying to get some fresh tips, this is the video for you. Hi everyone, it's Wes Tate. Over the years, I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs launch their online stores. Today, we're going to talk about how to get your first sales. If you stay until the end of this video, I'm going to give you 3 surefire ways to get those first sales. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and click on that little bell icon so that way you never miss new content. All right, let's get you some sales. First up, friends and family. Okay, spoiler alert. Your very first order is most likely going to come from someone that you're really close to, probably your mom. And listen, that is totally great and okay, because having someone close to you be that first order is a great way to get things like honest feedback. Figure out if the site is working well, see if there's anything that they experience that you're not wanting customers to experience. This is kind of a good thing, and it's a nice little warm, encouraging feeling knowing that someone you loved supports you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to type up a text message and send it to your close circle of friends. Do not send a group text message unless it's usually a group text message. Send a nice personalized message just to let them know, hey, I've launched my store. I'm really excited about it. Will you give it a look? Now for everyone else you know, we're going to turn to social media. I want you to take the time to write a very personal post to share on your social media platforms. Tell your friends why you started your store, where the inspiration came from, what shopping at your store means to you and how it supports you. What are you going to do with the money? How does it help you out? Share simple things like where the name of the store came from. If you take the time to do this correctly and really be personal about it and share your excitement is contagious. It's going to get your friends excited for you. They're going to want to support you by doing anything, including sharing your profiles, which is totally okay to do. In your post, you should have a call to action, always. Tell people what it is you want them to do. Do you want them to buy something now, or do you want them to just simply share your post? Please share this post with your friends. If they're excited about it and they want to support you, they share that post, it's going to then go to their friends, which are most likely similar to them who are interested in your store. And also, they may even be people that you already know. So maybe they know of you, and now they see that you're starting a store, they think that's really cool, they want to support too. Again, like I said, excitement is contagious. Picture it like a wildfire, and it's going to grow. Up next, forums. Now, when I talk about forums, I mean websites like Reddit. Reddit is a great place to find your niche audience in community together online, talking about all things their world. You can also find this in other places online, like on Instagram and Facebook groups. Facebook groups have always been around. They're huge for specific niches, and Facebook is pushing their groups a little bit more as it is. What you really need to do here is have a great concept of who your niche audience is, and then you can actually do the research to find out where they are online. Where are the hot forums? Where are the hot Instagram accounts and Facebook groups? Where these people are the most involved online. Here's some examples of what you would do. Let's say my store is set up and everything that I do is about hiking. I'm talking about trails, the new hiking equipment, camping gear, campfire recipes, secret hidden trails that you can do. That's what my niche audience is all about. So I'm now going to search online to figure out where is the best place for my niche audience. Here we are on Reddit. I'm going to search hiking right here in the search engine, and it's going to pull up some subreddits for me. As you can see, these might be the perfect match for my business. I can join these groups and see what they're talking about and then be an active member in that community. Now, let's head over to Facebook. I'm just going to go here to the search bar. I'm going to search hiking again and then see what comes up for me. Here you can see even some local regional groups have shown up and shared interest in hiking, which is really great because now I'm going to have an even more fine-tuned idea of what people in my region are doing. And with Southern California, it's a little bit different because it's not just going to be people from Southern California in this group. It's going to be people that like to travel here, or maybe they're about to travel here and they're interested in what's going on in the hiking world in Southern California. So this might be a really great area for me to get a bigger grasp of what's going on in that community. Now here's what I want you to do. Once you find these groups and these subreddits, go ahead and join them. Pay attention, listen to them, what's going on. Now, one thing I don't want you to do is just immediately start self-promoting. Hey guys, I have this new store. It's all about hiking. I think you'd love my shirts. Nobody likes the guy that just shows up at the party and starts talking about himself, talks about his business, and starts handing out business cards. Don't be that guy. Take the time to actually be involved in these communities. See what's going on, see if you can add to this conversation. One thing that's really good to do and to have as a checkpoint in anything that you do with your business is to ask yourself, how am I adding value? So if you're about to type something in a subreddit or in a Facebook group, ask yourself, how is this adding value to this group, to this conversation, or this thread? That's always going to be a good, safe check for yourself to make sure you're not just being self-promoting. Now, being a part of these groups and subreddits and other forums online is going to help you out in the long run because you're getting the inside scoop of what your community, what your niche audience is actually talking about. You'll be able to figure out what their needs are so that way you can meet them better. You can see what they like and what they don't like, so that way you can learn and grow from other businesses' mistakes. So I'm sure some of you are asking, okay, Wes, so how do I get sales out of this if I'm not telling people what I do or dropping links in there? Because eventually you can. As you build your credibility with these people in these groups, you'll be able to do that. You'll even find natural ways that you can comment. Oh, that's so funny, I actually just made a shirt about that same situation, or I made a shirt about that hiking trail the other day. Here's a link to it if you want to check it out. As you build your credibility in these groups and these forums, you'll have a little bit more leeway to start sharing more openly about your store. If you set up your profiles online to reflect that you are a business owner and what business that is, lots of people are going to find that naturally. If they've been communicating with someone in a forum or on Instagram or in a Facebook group, they naturally are going to click over to see your profile, and that might organically lead them to your site. One thing to note here is that it's really important for you to follow the rules of any Facebook groups, forums, subreddits that you do. Lots of them do not allow for self-promotion, so if you hop in there and you start dropping links, you're going to be blocked and you might lose a very important marketing channel for you. Lastly, discounts. Okay, who doesn't love a good discount? I have signed up for so many email lists just to get a discount. I've made purchases from stores I've never heard of before because they were offering a pretty good discount and I liked something that they were selling. Now, as I mentioned in the 5 e-commerce mistakes to avoid when starting your online store, it is very important for you to collect customers' email addresses when giving out discount codes. This is so important in the long run of your business. You want to be able to remarket to these customers that have given interest in your store. Now, the Social Habit reports that 70% of subscribers open marketing emails in search of a discount or a special deal. If your sign-up form promises this, your chances of attracting a new prospect are much higher. This means that if your sign-up form tells someone they're going to get a discount for signing up or sign up for my email list so that way you can get information about discounts and special sales, they're going to be much more likely to open up your emails when they get them because they will be looking for that discount. There are a lot of different email platforms out there that you can use to actually set your mailing list up. There's places like MailChimp that I'm sure you've heard of before, Klaviyo, Constant Contact. These are just a few as an example that you can look into. It's really important to go ahead and do your research, go to each of their websites, and then just check them out. See what's going to match your business the best, because at the end of the day, it's your business. You know what's going to work best for you. Check out their pricing plans. Some of them might have some really great starter plans or even free plans that are going to be just fine for you as you're starting out your business. And those are my tips for getting your first sales. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you also have a tip you would like to add on how to get your first sales, why don't you leave it in the comments below? Or if you remember who gave you your very first sale, put that in the comments as well.